Kyle, you were referred to me by my friend who said you were an amazing person that I needed to meet. And so that already said a lot about you that my friend referred you to me. Um,
Awesome. Love that. Thank you.
right? It's so good to be referred by people who think you were awesome.
Yes,
I love that. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself before we go any further?
absolutely. So, who do I help? It's coaches, experts, speakers, course creators, people that hold masterminds, online entrepreneurs, anybody in the expert space, essentially. And what
Yeah.
I help people do is I help them scale to 7 and 8 figures using 100% commission based salespeople without spending a dime on ads, all organic.
That's amazing because ads are a nightmare to figure out.
Yes. So I got a $1,000 sale from ads one time. I only had to spend 15,000 to get
Oh
that
my
sale.
gosh, that's terrible. Sounds about right. I had a Shopify store once and I ran Facebook ads, and yeah, it was terrible. Total waste of money.
Yeah, I'm all about organic, and I'll probably run ads down the road, but I've been able to have some success. I got into the Two Comma Club Award, got the plaque with the golden record with Russell Brunson,
Yes, that's so
which means that we've
exciting.
done 7 figures, and that was all from one platform. It's from Facebook groups and collaboration, stuff like this.
That is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. How did you get into this?
So I've been in sales for over a decade now, and a lot of that was door to door in the beginning. So
Oh
so
my
I went through the
gosh.
school of hard knocks.
That is
Such
so
a rough
rough.
way to go about it.
So
Yeah,
rough.
I would get doors slammed in my face. I would get guns pulled on me, all kinds of crazy stuff. But
Wow.
I got good. I got really good. And it was from being in that adversity. It's like being in a pressure cooker, it just sharpens you. And I'd be able to take somebody that's like peeking behind the door and not ready to talk. Then all of a sudden, I'm their best friend. They're letting me inside. They're cooking me dinner. They're giving me $100 tip just for speaking to them.
What?
Uh, yes. So I was working with DirecTV for about 7 years and became one of their top reps in the entire nation. I
Oh,
won a plaque, I went on a cruise, and all kinds of cool stuff for working with them. And then I started to build sales teams. Like, okay, you know what you're doing. Now start to build out commission based teams, find people that you can recruit. So I got really good at that. I got good at finding people who are willing to work commission only to go and cold call essentially and generate business out of thin air. But I
wow.
realized I couldn't stick with that forever.
Yeah.
So I got out of that and I got into the online space. I discovered Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels, Expert Secrets, all of that. And I learned how to use Facebook groups, and I learned how to use other people's audiences like digital doors. And then I built sales teams around it, 100% commission based sales teams. They use their own social media profiles and just give value. So they go in and just build up as much goodwill as they can, just giving value, building relationships, getting in conversations with people. And that creates this word of mouth machine,
Yeah.
because word of mouth is the best kind of lead, is what we were just talking about, right? And the way
Exactly.
that you generate word of mouth is by building goodwill.
Yeah.
Building goodwill is essentially the centerpiece of organic marketing. That's what it's about.
That's totally true. The know, like, and trust cycle,
Yes,
right? They
100%.
gotta know you, they gotta like you, they gotta trust you, and that's how you do it.
Yep,
Yeah. So
yep.
a lot of my clients are coaches and speakers, both. Usually coaches that want to speak more. So could you give like a kind of a snapshot of what you could do to help them?
Yes, absolutely. So if you guys are running paid ads or you ran paid ads before, you probably can feel what we were talking about, how it's so expensive just to get in front of people. But the
Yes.
thing is that's the nature of paid ads. You got to pay money. And if you're not going to pay money, you're going organic, but that still costs. That costs time,
Yes, exactly.
costs a lot of time. And so a lot of times time is more valuable than money. In fact, every time it is. So time is more valuable than money. And if you have to spend time to get organic, then it becomes this expensive thing if not done correctly.
Right.
but it can be very high leverage if you do it correctly. So if you can tap into organic without spending your own time, you're leveraging OPW, other people's work,
I love
and they're going in and doing that initial legwork for you to build those relationships. Then all of a sudden, this is something that you can scale and you don't have to put any time into it.
that's amazing. And
Yeah.
the commissioned setters. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So they make 10% of high ticket offers. So if you have a $3,000 mid ticket or a $5,000 mid ticket, they make 10% of that. If you have high ticket, 25K to 50K, they make 10% of that. So they are setting these appointments in order to get those booked in with a high ticket closer who sells your higher end products.
Dude, that sounds really amazing. And I think I know, including me, I know a lot of people that would really be interested in that.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yes, that's so cool.
And I want to give you guys something that you can implement today, that you can go
Oh,
and instantly get leads, instantly get stuff coming in.
oh my gosh.
And yeah, essentially what you have to do is you have to start building relationships within Facebook and Facebook groups, especially. That's a good place to start. Go find the highest quality groups that you can be a part of. A lot of them are led by other coaches. They're influencer ran.
Right.
And put yourself in a mind of making friends, going in there, not even trying to coach people, because some people are like, I'm going to go give value. And then they just start coaching people when it wasn't asked for. So they're like, oh, unsolicited coaching. And it's also not cool. So if you
Yeah.
go in there just to make friends and you're like, I want to make connections, I want to network, I want to see where I can give value in a non-spammy way, and then also cross promote. Where can we pass referrals back and forth, or do an interview swap, or do guest posts? And if you go at it with that state of mind, you're going to have so much more success.
Oh, that is a really good idea. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So people with Facebook groups and also that have friends with Facebook groups, that'd be a really good swapping opportunity,
That's
right?
it. And
Well,
on people's profiles too, because Facebook, especially in the last couple of years, they've shifted the algorithm to prioritize profiles more. So if you get somebody that has what we call them profile funnels, and it's somebody you can tell that they have maxed out friends, they got a bunch of followers, they get a bunch of engagement like that, you want to get in front of those people, have them post and tag you in a post giving value, or have them do an interview with you and post that giving value. And then you're going to get a ton of engagement, ton of leads. You can just tap in and start building relationships with people.
oh, I love that. That's so awesome. I love that you're doing this, and I love that you found a way to do it organically and in a like a friendly, helpful, valuable way. That's super awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Now,
welcome.
here's something I think about organic is the countless hours that it takes not only to build the audience, but
Hmm.
also to warm them up, to get rapport.
Right.
That takes years,
It does.
and that can't be faked. So if you're just starting out, like, I don't have years, I need to make something work now.
Right.
So the way to hack the matrix is to just take transferred credibility and transferred authority, transfer it over to you. So you're going into the administrators that already have the audience. They've already built the rapport over years, and you just plug right into that.
I love that. That is really cool. Um, if somebody wants to work with you or contact you or get more awesome value from you, where can they go? How can they do that?
Yeah, so I have a gift for you guys, and this gift is going to change everything.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but some of you guys that have been busy on Messenger and you've gotten leads from that in the past just by giving value in Messenger, something's happened recently. There's a wall. It's a brick wall or a firewall where nobody is giving you their attention. Now, the reason is because all of us, we get 5 to 10 messages per day. A lot of them are from bot accounts or VAs or whatever, so we just go numb and we ignore them. Some of them might even be trying to give away a free thing, but we're like, we didn't ask for a free thing, go away.
That's true.
So so this script hacks that, flips it upside down on its head, and it's more about, hey, how can I support you? How can we collaborate? And that's what the zero resistance messenger script is. I'm going to give it to you guys so you have a framework to follow.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, anything else you think my friends need to know about you?
Yeah, so if you guys want to do this faster, if you want to do it more hands off, because I just told you how to do it yourself, if you want other people to do it for you, you go into high ticket closer groups, appointment setter groups, different groups like that, post ads and job ads, and you're going to get a bunch of people that are interested. All of them are used to working commission only, so it's not a foreign concept to them. They're just
Oh,
down. And then start to talk to them and see who's willing to jump on. If you find somebody skilled who's already been doing this for a while, you could even have them work from your profile. Because how many of you guys have just a bunch of money sitting on the table and clients, potential clients sitting on the table on Messenger, you just don't have time to work it. Well,
yeah,
they can go in as you, get those appointments booked out, get those collaborations booked out, get you on podcasts to where you're just not having to do any of that yourself.
that's amazing. And you, is that a service you offer? If people don't want to go looking for that, can they just say, hey, Kyle, help me out?
Yes. I have an agency to where I help you recruit your commission-based appointment setters who go and do all of your organic lead generation. I've helped several people hit six-figure months within just a couple of months of doing this. So it's not something that has to take a long time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
And then
awesome.
I help them find a high-ticket closer who has done a couple $1 million in sales and they've had a couple years of experience so they can trust them with all of those high-level calls. So they're not even having to sell it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I,
Yes.
I
And
think,
then and then I train their team for them every single week. I do team trainings for their setters and their closers and
wow.
their recruiters.
Okay, that's awesome. I love that you've taken your door-to-door sales skills and
Yeah,
evolved it and leveled it up so many times into this.
that's exactly it. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I love
But
that.
yeah, I appreciate it. And thanks so much for having me. If you guys want access to the script, the Zero Resistance Messenger script, comment below and I will get it to you
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kyle.
for sure. Thank you guys. See ya.
Yeah.